Y'all ready to hang out?
I'm loving you.
Talk, man.
We
always do the same
hanging.
thing.
What's the word?
Y'all gotta talk.
Yo.
We here.
Just
What? I see you in the back.
Getting ready, baby, for that number 6 episode.
Oh, this episode number 6?
Yeah.
Already.
Okay.
Already.
Word.
You're number 6?
That's one of my lucky
Number
numbers.
6.
You know what I'm saying?
Number 6.
Number 6. Something out there. And Namega.
I wonder if that station is still around.
Yeah, my man works for
DJ
DJ Gardner.
Listen in Spanish.
Yeah, what's up?
I don't listen to Bad Bunny and all that shit.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
But
I don't listening to no Bad Bunny.
My mother listens to that shit. Bad Bunny.
See, I'm old school.
Yeah.
I'm Daddy Yankee.
Oh,
We sounding dead like
Oh.
that Bunny. That's
Daddy Yankee.
you know.
I don't know about that, man.
Daddy Yankee has diabetes. That's why he stopped making music. Too. Yeah, that's why he did like fucking That's why he stopped making music.
Shit is crazy, man.
You gotta put it on the.
No, I'm trying to see where the mono's at. Make sure the mono is facing. I can't see the mono. I'm blind.
Oh, this right model?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's facing me.
All right, I see it now. The shit was hiding behind the shit.
No, hide that mono.
Yeah, we on the hangout.
You
S.STREET Media.
S.STREET Media.
Friday?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it is.
Okay.
It's always Friday.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Every day is Friday.
She
Facts.
So
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna try to
It's
sign.
always the start
You know
to the
what?
weekend.
I think I have
Everybody talk to their
a
nice.
song for that.
Yo,
For the Friday.
Yeah, I
yo.
almost said it's you.
Yeah.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I here?
Lunes, martes.
S.STREET Media. We at the hangout. Y'all ready to hang out?
Uno,
Talk some shit.
Episode 6.
You heard?
tres,
What's the word?
cinco,
Talk to yours now.
Yo.
seis, siete, ocho, nueve.
Not one to
Yeah.
You want a Pepsi?
Let me get a Bessie, papi.
Which one? You're number 2.
What you doing over there,
Number
Woody?
2, no, number 2 supposed to be dynamic. Talk to
La
yours.
11, 18.
Already.
Talk to your hold it. Everybody stop for a sec. What do you talk to
Go ahead,
yours?
brother. You got me? You hear me?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Okay,
Keep talking.
You get it. We got this.
Keep
You get it
talking.
together.
Keep
You
talking.
get it. You get it. Yo, Rob was good.
Orange. Lovely. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Orange.
Don't like
This-
this.
I got this guy. I got it
What we
backwards.
go through.
No, I
It's
did
all right, you know.
last
Kevin,
time.
You know it's taking.
Nah, but this is what
But
we
these
go
ain't
through.
difficulties though. We
This is
just trying to get it,
No,
you
this is
know.
called behind the scenes.
Right, yeah, that's all. You know, these are the bloopers. These is the real.
The real.
Yeah.
Word.
So you got the purple.
Word.
You got the purple with,
Yes, sir.
and you got the orange. So you go and 3. And
Damn,
then-
happy MJ month. I see Mike up there.
and then which one is
He
yours?
always watching over
That's
us.
my man.
Virgo month. What you
That's
Ain't
it.
Amy in Virgo month?
Word.
So
Lucky Libras is up next, you heard?
yours is good. Now you talk to yours.
Testing 1, 2, 1, 2.
Nope, that's not it. This must be it. Now talk.
Testing 1, 2.
There you go. And this should be Spain's. Talk to yours.
Yo, bro, you got me?
I got
Yeah.
it.
All right.
I got you now. I got to readjust this. You have a dynamic. This is.
I was waiting for a rhyme to come out.
This is hard.
Once upon a time, not long ago, it was Woody Wood on a hangout show.
All right, so Woody.
Yes, sir.
You talk to yours.
Yes, sir. You got me? You hear me?
I got you.
All right. You good.
You talk to yours, man.
What's the word? What's the word? Okay.
Baby
I
bird.
got you. You talk to yours.
Testing 1, 2. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Yeah, I got you.
Got you.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Got it. All right. So we ready. Somebody's already watching already.
Already watching.
What up? What up? What up?
Yo.
What up?
Yo.
It be it? Let me find out. Let me into it. Yo. Let me see some fire emojis, whoever's online with us.
Whoever fucking with us, let me see the fire emojis in the motherfucking chats.
That's what we looking for.
Make sure you subscribe. I'm assuming you already subscribed because you on the channel already.
Yeah, you can see it with the
Okay.
So we about to
I want to get this up so like we need more people watching, so we need some super chat status. I need people to send me $1. $1 to $20.
$5.
We're not at the super chat level.
We're not at the super
Not yet, but
Not
we
yet.
getting
Not
there.
yet. Not yet.
But we getting
On the
there.
way. On
With
the
your
way.
support. With your support.
Shit, send us some Pepsi.
I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I mean, I ain't giving y'all nothing tonight, but
You want the Pepsi.
damn, how can I share? Oh yeah, let me share this.
I'm in both. I'm actually in both
I'll
now.
put that on my
Oh, I
Twitter.
know where I keep thinking about this one.
You do X?
I'm on Twitter. I don't know about no damn X.
Isn't that what you
I would never call it that. Nah, it is X, but I'm gonna call it Twitter.
Why they call that?
I'm a tweet.
You say
Goddamn,
you
I
on-
ain't doing no
You say you
Xing
on
out here.
X?
X I know is DMX. Rest in peace. Shit.
They said that's what they're gonna do. They X out your life and you gonna become they're gonna make a clone of you. If you get so much of your life information on these blind things, they're gonna clone you.
No.
Even your emotions.
All right, so we ready. I'm going to mute your.
Oh damn, I can't.
We playing the music?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can play wait. You can play
No
wait.
matter of fact, you could attach to the roadcaster. You got, it's roadcaster is the Bluetooth.
Oh, I got it right here, Roadcaster.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You want me to play it?
Yeah, we got 4 people in the motherfucking building.
That is what it is.
Them numbers is going up.
Yo.
Make sure you throw
Tap
the
in,
fire.
tap in.
Throw the fire emojis in the chat.
You see some fire
There's
emojis.
no fire emojis in the chat. Make sure you support what's going on.
Yeah, let me see
Let
the
me be
fire
the first. Let me
emojis.
be the first. Let me be the first to so that we are the 100 squad.
All right, so
We can stay safe. 100.
Okay, this episode 6. Come get your fix now.
You got hearts going up. You got hearts going up.
Okay, hearts.
Oh.
So who out here with it? Who's out there?
The creeps come out at night.
Oh, not the creeps. No, they out there.
Hey, yo, not the creeps. You all got trench coats on.
I was
Not the creeps.
about to sing this song with it. I was like, hey, that don't sound the same.
I'm over here hearing that shit in my head. The creeps come out.
Whoa.
Creeps come out.
That's kind of scary, man.
Real.
Next to the Michael Jackson
Don't walk
thriller
down no
right there.
alleys now. Don't let me catch you in no alleys.
The creeps come out. All right. My bad, I got it. Yeah.
Creeps.
So the music is connected?
Oh, yeah.
I want to try it.
What's the word, y'all? I see you.
All right, so
that's I got that.
I see you. I see you.
See you.
Hot fire.
Yeah.
all right, stop it. I'm gonna just have it ready. When I'm gonna countdown. When I get to one, you
So
gonna hit it.
you got everyone back.
No, it's already wrong.
Right.
So we starting.
Oh, Jeremy said he's 5 minutes away.
Oh yeah. So
In 5 minutes away, so you
Yeah.
might as well wait.
Yeah,
I was definitely away because I don't want to
so
fuck
I'm
up what's
gonna
going on.
Cause I got a lot to say. I'm not getting up for nobody.
Damn, it's 5 minutes away. I don't want to be waiting for no one.
Yeah, I really don't.
listen.
That 5 minutes turn to 7 minutes.
Okay,
No,
but you gotta
it's
find
fine.
parking. You know, 5 turn to
Nah,
10.
this parking right in the front. This parking right in the front.
I bet. I don't know. I'm not outside. I don't know. I don't know.
So I open the door. You ain't got your friends?
Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Got you.
You know, hit the camera.
And that's it.
Shit.
Yeah, we still here.
Yep.
We still have guests coming in.
Yes, definitely. I'm
And our special guest tonight is a stripper, I heard.
Oh.
Maybe she could show some titties or something.
I thought it was a family show.
Oh, man.
Oh, we can't do that.
Well, after 12, though, it's different.
No, you can't show
we
women's
got you.
body parts on YouTube because we want to get the money. We just want to see the honey.
Yeah. Have a nice outfit.
Yes. Or this
You know, like a Balenciaga fashion show. Just wear a brick on your brick. Put a brick on your brick.
yeah, it's really about her though. You don't want anyone to take away from our interview with Anya LaBella. Yeah. We want her to get her shine.
Well, you learn Spanish, right?
Yo, boy, you don't even want to know, boy. You be like, yo, this boy he's so fluent. It's party out of here, okay? Some things you say is kind of, I don't know. You be around it so much.
Oh, yeah?
People will teach it to you, and you're like, I don't want to learn that. I'm going to teach this to you, Bobby. You're going to learn this one. Yeah. Trust me, you're going to need it.
You learning regular Spanish or you learning Mexican Spanish?
All the Spanish is in one. Like, I'll travel with the hobos.
All right.
We was on a train, traveling everywhere. Get off. Whatever Spanish we learn all the Spanish. They say, what are you? I said, I'm Spanish. Whatever Spanish it is. I went there, everybody called me Dominican. I was like, why? You look like it was one time, they said I look like what was it? Yeah,
you could pass by Dominican because Dominicans, they have dark people.
And at the time I had a lot of hair and it was good.
Oh, okay.
I had a braids. You know, back then when they had the cut and No, not me. No.
Live.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going
live right now. There's 2 people. Yeah, somebody else watching.
Oh, somebody's coming.
Besides me. Please do not touch this. Casablanca.
Yo,
what up?
So y'all can go to the back, just watch the camera.
What's good?
Watch
Watch the camera.
That's really nice.
All right.
Lord have mercy. Watch the Pepsi, yo.
Watch
Yeah, 'cause I don't even
Make
watch
sure.
that camera behind you, bro.
All right, we good.
What's good? What's good?
What up? What up? What up?
Chillin' in the
We
hood.
just chill
Welcome
here on the hangout.
On the hangout.
Where that street meet.
Yeah.
Alright,
So we got to start. You heard?
Yeah. You queued up?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You queued up?
Am I still connected? Yeah, I'm still connected.
Play it out loud.
Very nice.
Damn,
Do
look at
it.
that.
Oh my goodness, you was about to have me push you out in
I'm
the
sorry.
language.
Not the language.
Push out the language.
It would have had to be a Pepsi.
Push you out of Pepsi.
All right. You good? Make sure your volume is up.
There you go, your volume.
All right, we starting.
Alright.
Yo.
So when I do the countdown, like it's the morning, you press play on your music.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Pay attention.
You don't like it.
No, but today.
Chill for a second. Let's start this correctly, man. The countdown about to start. Damn, I can't even see it. I didn't even see it. I can't see it. Okay, I see it now. So go do it again. When it count down.
One time for the one time.
When it count down. When it count down.
Dos, tres.
All right. All right.
This one is true.
Got ready.
This one is real.
Got your music ready. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Okay, we are about to go and record.
Try to reach down, we're pushing you down. Look at me now, look at me well. I'm with sleep now, I'm going to get down. This ain't what you want, I'm just trying to fly. I'm just trying to fly, I'm gonna give you what you want. Step to the side, different vibes. Step to the side, let a real nigga slide. Baby, I'm one of a kind, I can't lie. Let me tell you why, baby.
Make sure you talk to your mic. The sound, no, the sound. You know when the song is over, so you let me know when we're getting close. Peace, family. If you call mathematics and you're not listening. Peace, family. Peace, family. I'm watching. Peace, tribe. Peace, family. Peace. Peace, family. Peace, family.
What's the word?
Happy Friday.
Peace, family. It's the
Only on the hangout.
Nah, I can't do it.
Reverse.
You
Bring it back now, y'all.
That is fresher. That is fresher.
The pressure is
That is
getting
fresher.
worse.
That is fresher. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. Oh, are we gonna do that one more time? It's a story ready. Yeah. This is called filming. This is called filming.
This is live edit.
We do this all when we finish the show. I don't never gotta look at this again. And so we doing this all as we on while it's going on.
Like Jay-Z won't take.
All right, yeah. Get ready with the music. The countdown's about to happen. See on the live, they get to see the behind the scenes dumb shit. The behind the scenes dumb shit. I am high. I am high. Shout out to the weed gods. Shout out to the weed gods. You know. Oh shit.
Doing the countdown.
Oh.
Yo.
It's all right. It's all right. You gonna get there. Working out the kinks.
Yeah, you know what it was? We were smoking a lot just now.
Okay.
We were smoking a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm part delusional because I've been up for days.
Not the Delulu.
Oh man.
The Delulu.
You gotta do that sometimes. Like
Yeah.
Jesus, 40 days, 40 nights, and see things right.
Already know.
All right. This is the real one. This is the real one. I feel confident about this.
Third time's always.
I feel confident about this. I'm paying attention. Get ready for the countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad.
We gonna let that ride.
That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That definitely was a hiccup. That wasn't that bad. I'm gonna blame the weed all night. I'm gonna blame the weed all night. It's the weed and these bad glasses that I hate. I'm not gonna lie to these part.
It's big bag, right?
Yeah, they look all right on camera, but I can't see shit.
This is not the prescription.
That's that CVS magnifying glass. Yeah, you know, we gonna.
That's the bin joints.
But this is the one that cost me $300, and I wore it probably 20 times, and it sucks. They actually it's bifocals, and that's what fucked me up. I should not want bifocals. I should just wear the regular glasses. I want bifocals. You gotta look down. It's kind of crazy. This way is regular. Remind me when you get 3 seconds too. I'm on point now.
I see you.
I'm on point now. I'm on point now. Oh no, I'm not. These microphones is on. The whole time. Okay, this is bad. I know. This is bad. This is bad. But now we're gonna have the break in the beginning. We're gonna have the break in the beginning.
It's behind the scenes, behind the scenes, behind the scenes.
Everything.
Bloopers and reels. That's all this is right now.
You gonna chop this into reels. You're gonna chop this
I
up.
can't even really see. See, I got glasses on and I can't even see.
You know what it is? As I said, it's part.
But I love
I'm
y'all.
high.
Whoever keep coming in and
It's
out.
part high. I'm kind of delusional, and also what you call it? These white ass glasses. It's not helping me at all. So I'm good now. We're starting. Get your music ready. The mic's on mute.
Mic's on mute.
Everything is good.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the countdown. I'm paying attention. I actually see it. I'm keeping it in my mind. I see the music is up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bam. We on point. Music is on. We going to the camera. It's ready. Okay. Mics is on mute. Sound effects is up. Yeah, we ready. I'm no lie to you. Sometimes you need that. Now I got all the king up because I would have been a lot of mistakes in actual filming that I would have been making.
Glad you got that
So that's out.
Yeah.
So that's out.
Smooth sailing.
Peace, family. We watching the hangout. Thank you.
You good?
Yeah, man, chilling.
That's what we
Peace,
did.
family. Peace, family. You are now watching and listening to the hangout with S.STREET Media. It's mathematics, and that is Bam 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 Bigelow. We on point. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Peace, family. It's the hangout with S.STREET Media. It's the girl mathematics, and that's Bam Bam Bigelow. I hope the Ralph Brandon shit don't happen. And that's Bam Bam Bigelow. How we looking? Okay. Peace, family. You're now watching and listening to the hangout with S.STREET Media. Yeah, I'm on. Where we at? 30 seconds? Fat Daddy Shack is the sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to Fat
Damn, I
Daddy.
forgot the pants. Oh no, I'm gonna put the shit inside of the links in my bio. Okay.
Alright, we down.
Got you. You ready?
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Peace, family. It's the hangout with S.STREET Media. It's the called mathematics, and that's
Ron, aka Get Fitted.
and you are now watching the hangout. Did I say it already?
Yeah, you said that, but we
That's
are still
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Good.
Nah, that's not.
Listening too.
Yo, that's a Bam Bam Bigelow. That's a Bam Bam Bigelow. No, it was. I didn't know where to go after that. No, I didn't even hit the audio. I didn't hit the audio.
Oh.
See, life is good. Life is good. It happens.
Good.
It happens
That
for
life is high.
it happens for a
Life is high.
reason. Because I didn't hit the joint.
Wait, so we back again?
All right, yeah. So I'm going to mute the mics. Look, I'm ahead. I'm going to mute the mics.
This is it. This is
Get
the
your
one.
music.
This is the
Get your
one.
music ready. It's up. The music is ready. We back. So I'm going to, everybody see me pushing the audio now. So we on. Oh shit. So I'm going to start that again. At least you fucked up at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all.
Nah, that's it. No, because I fucked up about 13 times now. Shit. She got it. All right, audio is up. I started recording. S.STREET Media opening. Get your music ready.
Yes, sir. Time for the countdown.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Right. It's open. So.
So yeah, I might edit the whole live. Nah, fuck with you.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
That's it.
My bad. The slice of the pie was a little stringy.
Yeah.
So it's still sweet potato, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, you,
I'm like, they might be a little scared, you know? You see the cut? You see the cut? Oh, you see the cut?
Oh, you work out?
No, I sure don't. I said, this camera got me looking like Buffalo Bella over here. Shit, God damn. I ain't see the cut.
shit, fuck boom.
Yo, we've been filming for half an hour. This is the whole extra half an hour on the line.
And then people come.
These are the gems you get on the line.
That's how nervous I am.
Hey, check the time. Check the time. I'm like, oh.
We just started this song, man. You didn't get to the chorus yet, man.
Start that over 20,000 times.
You ain't good.
This is it. This is it right here.
All right, got you. At least you know your song. Yeah. For like the 14,000th time, you are Peace Family. You are now watching and listening to the Hangout. I'm Mathematics, and that's
Rod, aka Get Ready.
and the whole opening still fucked up because they don't have the rhythm that it's supposed to. But we're gonna still keep going because I believe that we supposed to say the Hangout first and then say our names. And we usually say the Hangout together. We didn't say the Hangout together, so I know something is wrong. That's what's happening in the process. But we're gonna figure out the kinks in the background. You know how life is. We are new to this, but we are true to this. So we're gonna figure it out at some point in time. Maybe have some rehearsals. You heard? I don't know. Get on my Debbie Allen shit. tapping the motherfucking, you know, the cane. You did. But yeah, so you are listening and watching the Hangout, man. This is episode 6. Yes. We are in here like swimwear. If you don't know who we are, man, y'all on Pluto, but on Pluto for sure. But make sure you're subscribed to our S.STREET Media channel. Make sure you follow S.STREET Media on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and on TikTok. We need your support. We definitely need your support. Yes. Shout out to the team, Nathan Kings, Vinehart TV, Who Styling Who, aka Promotions, Get Fed Records, 1718 Collective, The House of Hip Hop, House High Rise Media, Rice Beans and Banter, Code 31, Gary's Corner, Fancy the CEO in Texas. Make sure you're tapping with the tribe. The fucking list is long and it's getting longer. Pause. Yeah, this pause goes on. You already know. This is the Hangout. This is the Hangout, man.
We hanging out.
If you missed any of last week's, if you missed last week's episode or any of our episodes, again, tap into S.STREET Media on YouTube channel. Last week's episode, we was going bananas. We talking about Wayne Brady being a pansexual. We talked about hip hop turning 50 and some of the culture vultures that's making money off of it. We had Kem King, who's in the building today. We had a whole lot of shit going on last week. If you missed it, man, you need to tap the fucking. It is real. It is real. We be talking our shit, but it be real shit, right? So it is worth the watch. Don't be a ghost rider. Subscribe. You know,
let me
yeah, that's a fact. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We want to give a shout out to Fat Daddy Shack. They are our sponsors again this week.
Yes.
If you don't know who Fat Daddies is, they are located at
1788 Broadway in Brooklyn, New York. Fat Daddy Shack, where the calories don't count. Holla at me, boy.
That's a fact. We going global, man.
Yeah.
We going global. It's a BK. It's going to be a BK staple.
Yes.
It's going to be like that shit over there on Hancock, man, and on Bainbridge. They got a line for pizza.
Oh, man.
They got a fucking line for pizza. That's what Fat Daddy Shacks is going to be.
Yes.
But I'm going to say this.
Yes.
That line, it be a whole lot of heavy set people. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
A lot of people who I didn't think that they could stay on that long line for that long. But they on that, they getting that pizza. How much it cost? That's what it is over there by Baines, by Halsey.
Yeah.
Or for Halsey.
That's
Yo, they be having like.
I ain't fucking with it.
That should be looking like that should be looking like heroin lines.
Back in
86.
80s.
That's a fact, boy. That should be looking crazy. But we have a house full of the family tonight. Again, you don't know how many times we started this motherfucker. So like, it's crazy. I'm back in the groove with things like Stella. So I feel much better. We got a great guest in the building. I'm not gonna say a guest. She is family. She goes by the name of Anya LaBella. We was talking about her last week. Yeah. She's in the flesh. Well, she's here. She's here.
We hanging out tonight.
You heard?
We gonna be here all night.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. She is a dope. We're gonna say an MC.
Yeah.
We're gonna how should
artist. She's an
artist.
You know, I've dabbled in a couple of things.
Oh, so you want some French shit? You want some French shit? You just a symbol.
You got the bars, got the singing.
You just
got some vocals.
You just the symbol. We want to give you the symbol.
Yes,
the
sir.
symbol. You just the symbol. Okay, we got you. So Anna LaBella has just started connecting with S.STREET Media these past couple of months. She came through with Exile also. Shout out to Exile. Frontline Records.
Put your X up.
Frontline Records. You know, he's a person who's moving and grooving also. I knew the brother TF radio days. He came to my office. Me and him used to have great builds on you know, ideas that he had. So shout out to everything that he's doing. I heard a lot of those ideas in its beginning stage. So we also have Kem King in the motherfucking building again. He has his friend in the building. What's your friend name? Destiny. Yeah, so let's shout out to Destiny. And also, if you don't know who that is, that is the Spanish, pardon me, that is the Puerto Rican S. Sullivan. That's our man, Woody Wood from the group. AKA the man on the cow. You heard half-baked shit. That's what we do. That's what we do. Also, you know, my partner introduced himself, but we like to call him the man with 20 jobs.
Yes.
He got 20 jobs.
You heard? Working and grinding.
I hear that.
And he still do what he do.
Yeah, gotta feed the kids. Yes, definitely.
That's my man, Rod, aka Hot Rod over there.
Definitely.
You know, last night in the guard, we've been going out a lot lately to people's events, people's situations. Last week we was in La Nina in the Lower East Side, dope space. Shout out to whoever runs that. You know, I don't know who runs it, but my man Uncle Tone had a birthday celebration. Him, Hershey, Vanessa Smiles, everybody celebrated it was Leo's and Virgo's birthday. You know, Uncle Tone is one of my mentors. And what I do, he has a show called The Grown Man Show that was, I believe, a part of DTF Radio for like over 10 years. He is a mentor to a lot of people. A lot of people who was there came there to see him, and he like was like he's the original plug before people was calling himself the plug. You know, he's that type of person. He's the person who connects everyone to everyone. You know what I mean? So that was going on last night. So we had a great night. How you felt about last night?
Yeah, last night was it felt like it was really historic or something. Like I met people that I probably would have never met on my own. But meeting Tone, Uncle Tone, I was sweet. I'm hot. And then meeting other people, and then just networking. It just it was just felt like a moment there because everybody came to show him love. That was
shout out to Uncle Tone. Happy birthday, Uncle Tone.
Outside of that, you know, how you felt about you know, the whole atmosphere of the night, because it was a lot of things was happening. We bumped into like my people's Miss B, aka Michelle.
Shout out.
Her people's Ox from EOW. That's the end of the week. If you don't know who that is, that's like the original showcases from New York City. They was very big in their time. Let me take that back. They are still big in what they do. Pause. Pause. Super pause. Big pause. Right. They was running the whole showcase world 20 years, 16 and 20 years. And so he introduced me to Ox. I knew Miss B. Miss B was one of the producers for the Vandal Hour. She brought in a lot of people to the show, including Jacoby from Tribe Called Quest. And she brought a lot of people, but that was like one of the main people. Woody, don't lean to the wall so much. Stay closer to the female. No, stay closer to the female. Yeah. So if you lean the other way,
Right with that destiny.
Hey,
it might be his destiny. Right? But yeah. So they very influential in their times. But outside of that, it was great just conversating with them. We was talking about neurogenesis, which is like something that's supposed to heal everything, like body ailments, emotional ailments, every type of ailment that you could think of.
What you selling
now? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? The person.
Neurogenesis? Where can I get it?
Neurogenesis. Look that up. The person who was speaking about it said that her mother had an ailment, and that it took away the ailment completely. I don't want to go into details of the ailment, but she said it took away the ailment, and let me just say this: it was a serious ailment. It wasn't like a back sprain.
Okay, well, make sure y'all tap in with that neurogenesis. Any ailments or illnesses.
It was serious, man. So, but outside of that, I got into a situation.
That situation shouldn't have been a situation.
Not a situation. Hold on.
This is what it is. I'm not going to go into the details of it because, you know, people watch our show. We do have an audience, and the person who I got into it is within my circle. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go into that. But I'm gonna say this though, it was crazy. You know what I mean? People was called out their names. a lot of it started from joking around to it getting serious. But I'm gonna say it almost ruined the night. It almost ruined the night. And I'm just gonna say this to the person who I'm not speaking to the person, but to what happened, if a person ever says to you like they feel uncomfortable and that they feel embarrassed about what's going on, you should leave a person alone.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if a person can go past that, because if a person told me like, yo, I feel uncomfortable, like I'm gonna definitely, if it's a friend, I'm gonna try my best to not make you uncomfortable. And if you are a person who I don't know, I'm just gonna get away from you.
Exactly.
That's what that basically means to me, to a person who I don't know.
That's the whole cue of it. That's the whole cue.
So it was it was kind of crazy, man. But I'm glad it didn't ruin the night. We have a lot of things coming up. Me and Rob been working on a lot of things. S.STREET Media got a lot of things coming up. And that meeting, and not that meeting, but that event last night kind of solidified a lot of shit. I seen family out there who own situations. I don't want to go into that, but like a lot of situations, a lot of dots are being connected. What's them books called when you connect the dots to enjoy a character?
To the books?
You know, so like back in the days, it'd be like numbers. Like you gotta connect the. Is it a name for that?
The number puzzle thing.
Let me check to see what is it called when you connect the dots with the numbers.
Yeah.
There is no assistant back there. I am fronting. We don't have a camera and assistant here like Cameron and Maze do.
They call it dot to dot.
Dot to dot.
Dot to dot. Dot to dot worksheet.
Well, basically last night we was doing a dot to dot worksheet.
That was
in Lower East Side Manhattan.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of things, a lot of connections happen. What is the extension is blocked? I don't know what's going on here, but that's technical stuff. Yeah. So So we was doing that last night, and a lot of connections was made. A lot of things. A lot of. I'm just gonna say we got a lot of moves coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going. Yeah. So let's speak about last week. We had an event that we spoke about on the show. We spoke about Williamsburg Day last Friday, and exactly what I predicted on the show is actually what happened. So shout out to all them play haters. I'm not going to go into no details, but I'm just going to say this, man. How did you feel about the event?
Yo, the event was all right until that happened.
Yeah.
Yo, everybody was having their thing. Like we was out there doing what we had to do. Like everybody enjoyed themselves. Basketball game was going on. Everybody had a vibe out there.
No, there was no basketball game yet.
Oh,
that's after the fact. That's after the fact.
That's why they started, because the white shirt came in.
Oh,
yeah.
But before all that, we was out there chilling.
Yo, Woody, how you felt about the event?
Dude, it was great, man.
DJ.
To me, like I said, until they rolled up, you had your family, everybody was out there. It was good, man. Until, like I said, they rolled up.
No reason.
They rolled up.
He said a little birdie told me. That's what he said when he came over.
Now, I'm not going to none of that stuff. But I'm going to say this, man. The police. I wrote on my paper. The police raided it. They didn't raid it. I've been in so many raids that whenever the police come into my square,
it's a raid. It's a raid.
You step into my.
I'm uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable.
Yeah, and so basically, without guns being pulled, just a little face fighting and voices going a little bit higher. That was the raid, and I'm going to say, I'm so glad to have matured. Because to me, I already expected that. I'm happy that I made it that long. I expected this to happen. I was trying to move accordingly.
Yes, we was.
They was watching us, but we was also watching them. Let me just say that. You know what I mean? Let me repeat that. They was watching us, and we was watching them.
Yeah.
So we knew what was going on. I was getting messages days prior. We already had the alternative plan. We already knew how we was going to do it. Shit got foiled. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons. But you know, I'm just going to say this: to knock down. Wait, what is it a better way? To kill the king, you got to be close to the king. It's very rare that the king is beheaded by a person outside of his circle. You know what I mean? There's always some form of Brutus mentality going on out there. Some call him Judas. Some call him Judas. I call him Brutus. I call him Brutus. Yeah. So that's what happened with Williamsburg Day. Shout out to everyone who participated. Yeah, it was still a dope night. Dope day, part itself. Dope day. We had some real live shit going on. The young boys was doing this thing. Yes. King did some acapella shit for the OGs, man.
Okay, I heard.
You heard? We let me say this. I'm
serenading the seniors.
I'm like second generation to Williamsburg, so those roots run deep over there. You know what I mean? So whatever, I'm not gonna say whatever I say go, but whatever I recommend is definitely, you know, they're gonna listen and give it a chance. Whatever I say, and if we bring it to my hood, it's definitely on that type of time. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely that energy in Williamsburg with me. Y'all don't know that Rod has a record label. Few people do know that Rod has a record label, but a lot of people don't. When we introduce them, we just say Rod. Sometimes I say Get Fat Records. Yeah. But
they be know what that is though.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that shit. I know that shit.
So he's been doing it for a minute. Yeah. Talk to the people a little bit about Get Fed Records for the people who may not know what Get Fed Records is.
Get Fed Records is a record label that was started by me probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and I just been doing music with local town kids and things like that, but then I ended up getting into it with my son PS3.
Right.
So then from there it's just progressing to anything else like everybody else, like this label do, and then as well as bring out other artists. I help other artists. Not even saying I manage them, right. But the people think I manage them, but I didn't even manage them. I'm just along with them, be like, yo, you should be doing this, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's like having Get Fed Records is like my therapy, and then my tap into everything new.
Right, the younger generation.
Yeah, the younger generation.
And you said that's your son, right?
Yeah, my son.
So that's your legacy too.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully it'll be going on. And then on top of that, we're about to drop something for PS3.
Okay.
So,
shout out to PS3.
PS3 is so we started probably with PS3 maybe say about 5 years ago too.
Okay.
So when he started out with a song that's called Text a Call. You can look it up. It's called Text a Call PS3. That was the first song. That one.
That's actually how we meet. Yeah. That song is probably the reason why me and Rod actually meet.
So
connecting dot to dot.
There you
That's
go.
what it was.
Our sons are friends.
Yes.
Okay.
So we just ended up meeting and we matched too. So
the rest was history, baby.
Yeah, we here right now. Hanging out. You already see us right here. Definitely.
Shout out to Easy to God,
yes.
Prince, aka PS3.
There you go. So yeah, that song went numbers doing 100-something,000 views.
Nice. Shit.
Numbers doing so. We started going on the road. We opened up for a lot of acts, a lot of people. We went on a college tour.
That's what's
He opened up for Polo G,
22 G's.
22 G's. A lot of we opened up for him back on the college tour. Rest in peace. It was a lot of people who did. So now he concentrated on doing music, and now we about to start a project. He stopped for a little while because he was writing music, and some people wanted to hear his music, so he was like, all right, so hopefully, we do what to do with the music.
Right.
Because let's just say some people out there that sound like they do probably sound like him.
Of course,
So,
the words.
We had to take some time off for writing.
He wrote it.
He back at it. So now we're about to drop a project.
Okay, PS3, we on the lookout for that. Let me get tapped in.
Definitely.
That's how I met Rod. Texacore was a song that I heard. I wanted to manage him, and then one day Rod popped up at one of my events. He's like, "I'm his manager."
I don't know bully nothing.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, this is what we do.
It's like records out here. What you mean? Yeah.
Like, we in the direction, so what's good? Let's go.
I want to get deep
Go
with
down
you.
to down.
Here's the deep part. So his son used to ride the bus with my son. My son is actually younger than his son, probably 2 years, 3 years younger than him. So when he was going to junior high school, my son was going to elementary school. Mm-hmm. So he actually used to ride the bus with my son when the times that my son rode the bus without my son's mother. So I always knew his son. Yeah. His stepfather is actually my homeboy. So I didn't know that he was his stepfather. True story. So when I actually heard Prince did music, I actually went to him like, "Yo, boy, like let me manage him." Yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Hold on now.
you gotta go mine. You don't know. And a couple of weeks later, maybe a week later, 2 weeks later, Rod comes and like, "I'm his pops," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
I'm the man.
Yeah.
Be talking to.
I always play behind the scene things, and all this stuff going on. So who's really? Like, yeah, that's me. No, even just I don't take pictures or nothing, but yeah, definitely. To the point to where right now I'm here with y'all. You see who I am. So put the dots together. And we here. We about to come on the scene. Definitely. Pause. Did I say that right? We on the scene. We about to work and
that sounded pornographic.
Word. The way I was like,
hold up. His voice sound like
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a quadruple porn.
Yeah, we about to be out here making music and doing our thing, putting our foot in the door. So you're gonna hear a lot of Get Fair Records and Real PS3 out here.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So stop asking me who's Get Fed Records. He's right there. He stands next to you at most of the events. He's usually the guy that is in the project section.
The project.
If you know what we're talking about, inside joke. Yeah. Every event we have a project section.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm really fucking up on that word. We always have a project section, and that's like where we're at. Wherever we got going on is always a space that we're at, and I like to label that the projects.
Just like the hangout right here.
No matter where I lay my hat is my home, and so wherever I'm at is the projects. There's always that mentality there, even when I'm cleaned up in the suit. You heard? So yeah,
definitely.
go.
So,
S.STREET Media got a lot of things going on. A lot of events is coming up. A lot of events, and I'm so mad because I forgot to upload the flyers that I was supposed to upload into the computer so I can put the flyers up on this motherfucking episode. That's not gonna happen tonight. That's not gonna happen tonight. Again, you don't know, but it's like the 13-14 tape. It's like the 13-14 tape. It's crazy. I don't edit after the show is over. After the show is over, what you see is what you get. We on some RZA shit in the basement shit. Yeah, this shit sounds like Wu-Tang first album. First album. Not the third and fourth when they got money.
When they had mansions.
Nah, we RZA before the fire.
Flooded basement.
Yeah, before the flooded basement. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. So we having a lot of events coming up. One of the events coming up next month. I'm gonna skip ahead to October. Pardon, so we are in August.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna skip along 2 months to October. And in October, we have something coming up called What You Sound Like.
What you sound like.
What You Sound Like.
What you sound like.
And we're gonna have it's gonna be a music networking reviewing event.
Yes.
We're gonna have DigiWax in the motherfucking building. We're also gonna have Desert Storm. It's the same person, but he works for both places. Shout out to my man Jeeves. Jeeves is gonna be in the building.
Yes.
We also have The Source magazine will be in the building also. Shout out to the Kingpin himself.
That's the day after my birthday too, so we really gonna get lit.
Day after whose birthday?
My birthday is 6.
Yeah, you October.
So
I almost got fucked up just now. I was like, I was thinking about September. I was like, you a Virgo? Nah, man, you ain't Virgo. You are definitely you are definitely an object. Because Virgo is a human being.
Whoa.
And the scale is the
all
Libra. I'm not gonna get into the horoscopes.
Right?
But I'm just gonna say there's only 3 humans in the horoscopes. I'm saying it's wrong. I know I'm saying that wrong. Horoscopes? Yeah, for the signs. It's only 3 human beings, and that's the Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius. Everything else is animals. Everything else is animals.
Animals.
And an object, a scale.
So you treat me like animal.
That is signs 101. Yeah, what was the lady I used to do all the things? Cleo and all that shit.
Yo, that's crazy. In high school, I ran with that.
Cleo was a shit.
God, me now, we are free and terror.
I think that was like the first time that I really sat there and being young and be like, this lady is scamming people.
Don't talk about scamming yet. Don't go into scamming. That was the first,
I was the first time really seeing, like, hold up, this lady really gonna tell us she can tell
the future
over the phone to us
like
this?
$5 You don't want to, it was the Peter Popoff with the holy water, like that was all,
the
come
on the oil in the jars.
Word, those was the
don't talk
early
about that
signs.
stuff,
I know
man.
we ain't gonna go down
They're
that
gonna throw
road.
a hex on y'all.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go down that road, but
I'm gonna say one of the early scams in my life was anything that was in the back of a comic book. All those were scams back in the days.
Oh yeah, the mail-based stuff.
All those were scams back in the days, and definitely back in the day they used to have like phone lines where you could call Santa.
Oh man,
I think that's
not the Santa hotline.
No, it's fucked up. That's a scam to kids. It's like legit. It's a legit scam to kids. They do that to kids.
They do to listen to the right person.
Right.
Just like now, they solicit to the right people.
Where it's like, oh, what you want? And you paying like 75 cents a minute, and you naming, don't be one kid that name like 20 gifts. They got you.
Facts.
They got you. They got you for a bag real quick. My mom's will whip that ass. She saw some shit like that on my her motherfucking phone bill.
And
shit.
the numbers like, who is this?
Phone bill.
Yeah, that was the early ones. Like, yo, stay the fuck off the phone. Yeah, so we got an event coming up. The What You Sound Like. We also have an event called Tweak Fest. Which is going to be on September 29th, I believe, is the event. It's called Tweak Fest, being thrown by Rice, Beans, and Banter and S.STREET Media.
Shout out to Rice, Beans, and Banter.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like we in a weed party, and like I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm definitely feeling like malaise. That's the word, malaise.
Man, I'm so
Who knows rap vocabulary? That might have been the wrong word. I'm fucking with y'all, but that might be the wrong word though. But yeah, I'm feeling like super duper high. These gases get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, she gotta go.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah, my fault.
No,
Okay,
it's cool.
Damn, I wanna.
This is a live set. Just don't bump into the cameras, please. Thank you for coming through.
I'll see you
Yeah,
around.
I'm friends. So if you come back, I'll probably
Listen, that's my brother, so you definitely gonna be seeing me.
All right, so I'm gonna see y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for
All right,
coming
let's
through.
have a
I'll be
good
right back.
Thank you.
Be careful. Be
Yeah,
careful.
watch yourself.
All right, perfect.
So yeah, we got a lot of events coming up. We got Tweak Fest coming up. We have What You Sound Like coming up. We also have under one umbrella hip hop seminar or hip hop summit. Hip hop summit coming up. With Cover COD Umbrella Studios. And we're doing a launch party for the hangout. Yeah, let's reset the mood.
Yeah.
We're doing a motherfucking launch party for the hangout, and it's going to be crazy. It's also going to be a Virgo bag. So shout out to all my Virgos. Pull up if you are Virgo. It's going to be happening on September 9th.
Yeah.
On September 9th. Free Guard, more likely than not, will be headlining. Hopefully, they have PS3 headlining and one more person headlining, and we're going to have 7 opening acts. If you want a slot on that situation, hit us up ASAP. You get an interview. And something else. Yeah, who's adding to that?
Spin on the radio.
Spin on the radio. You get a month spins on a. No, this is going to add you to the playlist.
The playlist S.STREET Media.
S.STREET Media Radio, and we have something else. We're going to give away something. We're going to give away stuff, some raffle stuff. Yeah, we don't want to say it now anyway.
So basically, you gotta get your money's worth. Definitely.
Yeah, so we have that going on. And tomorrow, we have an art event called the Artist Art and Experience.
Yes.
Shout out to the artists.
We have a couple of artists that's family that's going to be in it. Broken Saint, The Butterfly Effect, Elicious Art, Raheem Booker, JG Toon Nation, Dolo Art Tabs, and my man Woody Wood is going to be in the building, aka the man on the couch. What's some of your plans for what should we be expecting from you at the art event tomorrow?
Well, man, I'm gonna be explaining in everybody's art. I'm gonna be interviewing the artists as well, so they can explain what kind of mediums they're using and stuff like that, and get the crowd enthused, so they can come by, and bid and stuff for the artwork, get them, integrated into the whole program, so they can feel like they actually, integrating with us and doing something.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
And most likely not, I'm going to be the auctioneer tomorrow. So,
yeah, shout out
Make
to the
sure y'all
7.
bring some coins through. I got mine set aside.
Yo, shout out to the 7
pieces.
That's a fact. Shout out to the 1718 Collective who's put this together. Sosa. We have it's more artists that's involved. So I think you should be there. If you are an art aficionado, that's the way you say the word. Yeah. I'm trying to get fancy on these words, man. No, let me say this. I'm not even trying to get fancy. This is my vocabulary. But I have a speech impediment. You know, certain words I say kind of fucked up, like the RZA. You know what I'm talking about? I got the RZA and speech impediment.
Something like Joe Pesci.
Yeah, so you know, sometimes I fuck up words and shit like that. So that's why I always ask, did I say that right? So we have a guest in the building. She's been here all night. She got to eat some of that Fat Daddy Shack food also.
Listen, if y'all don't tap in Fat Daddies, y'all don't know what you're missing. I had to put my plate to the side. I got the salmon cakes with grits. It was like breakfast on Sunday morning. I was like, let me put this plate away because I'm going to end up sleep on the couch.
Oh, shoot. You just did a reel just now. Fat Daddy.
Facts.
That's a fact.
Yo, I'm telling you, I already told you, you better get right with Fat Daddies before you get your Cat Daddies.
That's a fact. Yo, let's talk to you about you.
Yeah, girl.
You know, Miss LaBella. Anya LaBella. I like the name. It got a nice ring to it.
No better.
You know,
Thank you.
And it's very much you. It's very much you.
Yeah, but you know in Spanish is a ya, so it's bella. And you know what bella means? Beautiful.
Dang, now he done went deep into it. Now I'm about to make sure you send me that through text so I can add that to the story, you know?
Can I get 10% of that, man?
Listen, this is a collective here. Dot to dot, baby. Word.
I do promotion.
Word.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You are a dope artist. I don't want to label you an MC. You are a dope artist. You know, when me seeing you perform for the first time, because it was a lot of red tape to get you to perform.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you. You came to maybe 1 or 2 events prior to performing. You always are in like the back. You're very like low key. If I'm gonna say you're short also, and like if you want to like blend in, you blend in.
Right.
This times I've seen you, and I don't see you because you're there, and then you move around, you in motion. And I'm like, I know
you see me now. You know.
Yeah. So and Woody has been talking about you and your skill for a long time, and he was really pushing you, not pushing you on us, like we didn't want you to perform, but really pushing like this girl is dope. It really is not on us on performing, but you wanting to perform. So he wasn't pushing you on us. I guess he just letting us know like you got to hear this girl.
Yeah.
You have a dope set put together. Time I see you do what you do. How did you feel that night performing for the first time?
Yo, I'm not even gonna hold you. That night, man, I'll never forget it because that was my first performance. Like I've been writing, I've been recording music I've been writing since I was 16. I just started recording like maybe 5 years ago. So I never performed. I was always just recording, perfecting my sound and just figuring out where I really wanted to go. But that night, I came in the building, the vibes was just immaculate. Like, I had already felt the love when I got there.
Thank you.
And when it came time for me to perform, I swear to you, I was so nervous. But as soon as I got up there, it was like, I just felt right at home. Like, everybody that was in front of me, it just felt like I was in front of my family. So it was just easy for me to just, you know what I'm saying? Just do what I do. Like, really appreciate y'all because y'all popped the cherry pause.
Hey, yo.
It's not pause. When a woman say it,
right.
no, when a woman say it, it's not pause. It's only pause when a man says something to a man. Yeah.
I just didn't want no
We don't pause women comments. This is when it comes to women comments, they can say all the slutty stuff they want to say here.
Say whatever they want.
Yeah, this is an open slutty for women. Women could say anything vulgar here except for the
Let me
type of
know.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or the little,
You know what I'm talking about?
You know, we ain't gonna get
We
into
respect all of our followers
Yes.
and we respect the YouTube
Yeah, much love.
community.
Much love.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's why we don't say no disrespectful stuff like that.
Fact.
But yeah, but you know,
All love.
women could say any vulgar, disrespectful, sexually stuff here in a good way, any point in time.
Yes.
Any point in time that we encourage that. We encourage that.
I love it.
Yeah, because you know, there's a lot of us here, and we're talking a whole lot of shit anyway.
Right.
So it's only right that a woman is allowed to do the same. Yeah. Outside of music, man. You know, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. And this is not an interview.
Outside of music, honestly, I'm at work. Outside of music, you know, I'm working. I'm also working towards my own future. I got Bars Express, which is kind of my label / brand. I'm about to, you know, revamp that, bring that back. I have a cleaning business, Royal Rose Clean. I do that here and there. I'm actually about to tap into some real business stuff because I'm trying to make this the last year that I'm punching a clock for anybody.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really set myself up for the future where I don't have to work for nobody. I'm making my own money. But yeah, it's either music or work. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. Where have you been studying or researching about business to get you not from working?
Honestly, I have a couple of people around me that are, you know, business oriented, and I just, you know, they've taken me under their wing. I started, you know, doing my credit. Right now I'm working on my credit. Shout out to my credit score, 770. So, you know, I just been learning from them really, and then whatever I learn from them, you know, any words, any key things that they tell me, I go home and I YouTube. I'm looking it up, Google. I'm trying to, you know, learn it myself so that way I know. Maybe I might teach you something, you know what I'm saying? You might know, so I could tell you. But really, that's how I've been learning. And it's been working.
The credit score ain't no joke.
You heard? That shit took a lot of work.
You said 770?
Yes, sir.
I can't even flip that backwards and make mine. You know what I mean?
Mine 99 cents.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've learned ways where you could get your score up. I could show you things that'll help you. There's little apps where, you know, you could.
Like Credit Karma and stuff like that?
Not even Credit Karma. It's, I'll give you one. It's called Self. And it's like a little loan. And you pay $48 a month, and it shows an on-time payment. And that'll boost your credit score 40, 50, 60 points. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep making those monthly payments. Put it on automatic, and you just let that 48 come out, and it's going to boost your credit up.
So you use a loan to pay for itself, basically.
Facts.
Nice.
You know it's crazy because, you know, one of our current topics today is scamming. And a lot of the scamming be coming from like that credit fixing shit. Like that's
they do. It's a couple of people out there that be scamming.
And the reason why I asked you where do you learn your business savvy or your business or where do you get your business information is because I was using like YouTube a lot, and so many of the YouTube guys being locked the fuck up for scamming.
You gotta use your discernment. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Like who's really real. Like for me, it's easy to point out scams. Like I've been there, so you know it's easy to spot.
I lost a couple of dollars.
I ain't gonna even hold you. I've been the scammer and I've been scammed. So I've seen both sides of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though, man. That shit kind of fucked me up with these online gurus. You know what I mean? They getting caught up in Ponzi schemes, real estate, Ricos, crazy shit, man. Like for the people who may not be into the internet world, like YouTube is its own world in itself. So like some of the self-proclaimed gurus names are like him 500, Greg Parker, aka Big Business, Jay Morrison, and now added to this. Oh, this is all alleged too. This is all alleged. This is all alleged.
Supposedly.
This is all alleged. I do not know.
Quotation marks.
I'm just. This is all YouTube information. You know, this is all YouTube information. But now even DJ Envy allegedly is caught up in a
scandal.
Money and violence shit.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And his partner, Caesar, the big heavyset dude.
Yeah.
I don't like to shoot shots. That was a joke automatically, but I'm not. That's not. And it's serious. They caught up in some serious shit. And I don't like to keep nobody when they down either. But a lot of these dudes is caught up in scams, man. You got religious scams, pro-black, they aware scams.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Wow. It's so many. It's so many, man. And so, you know, I was studying a lot of this shit on YouTube myself. I mean, not the scams, but I was studying like a lot of different subjects on YouTube, and to find out so many of the people who I was watching and listening are all going to prison. They all getting caught up in scandals. So, you know, how y'all feel about these online gurus? Do anybody listen to or watch any online gurus, self-proclaimed gurus?
Well, I don't.
None?
I probably seen them on TV playing a few times after I walked past the living room. I'm like, why is TV still playing? This guy's still out here trying to sell a blanket.
Yo, it's so easy to get caught up too. I ain't gonna even hold you right now. Where the biggest scams is happening is on TikTok. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. Yo, it's a girl on TikTok, and sometimes I find myself, I'll go and watch clips of her lives and stuff. So I went to Instagram to add her just because, like, it's funny, the stuff she be doing. Yo, why she came into my inbox and was like, yo, I said send $10 or you can't be here.
What? Get out of here.
I really want to just read y'all the whole message because this had me.
Just to be her friend, you gotta pay.
I'm confused.
On TikTok, she's got a lot of followers. She's got a big following. I'm just probably y'all don't even know her. Blame it on Queen Op. She's some girl from Philly, but you know she got a big following right now. Instagram, TikTok, and she getting bread because really, honestly, there are just people out there that will send money. They will support you no matter what you're doing. This girl was over here beating on somebody, and people was paying for her hotel rooms. Right now, they paying for her lawyers. It's just people out there that really, you know what I'm saying? They get caught up in that. But word, she dead told me but she ain't even blocked me though. She still got me here.
I got caught in a scam recently, and I'm intelligent. So I got caught in a scam recently. I forgot how I got trapped into the scam. Okay, I know how I remember. I was being greedy. Somebody sent me like $100 on in Cash App.
Oh yeah.
So I thought I came up. No lie to you, they sent me like $100. So I was like, oh, I'm not sending this back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't got it.
I got it, but I don't got it.
I won't keep this bad boy. This is not nobody I know. This ain't a friend. This ain't nobody connected to me. This was like some African name shit. So I got it. The money I put the money shit into the Bizak, right? Boom. Cash App hit me like, yo, he want his money back. I just dubbed it for mad long, right? No lie to you.
Let me log out.
Yo, I don't know. Some of y'all may act like this never happened to y'all, and y'all never gave the money back. So you may not know what I'm talking about. I know a lot of y'all do. But so what happens is, them niggas really be on you, man. Them niggas be sending you emails like, yo, send the money back. This person is disputing it. I'm getting mad shit. Like, oh shit. I'm like, these niggas really not letting me keep the $100.
Let me send this back. Let me just.
Nah, so I'm still trying to avoid it, right? And I said, if I don't answer the things, they can't never say I looked at it and said, and kept it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I said, fuck it, which I don't know, don't hurt me. So I started looking at the things. These niggas is like emailing me. They you know, like when you get money, like it shows in the list of like money that came to you. It had like money, somebody else's money. I'm like, oh shit. They're not really. It's like 2 weeks worth of. I got 2 weeks worth of money, and I'm getting a lot of money in the Cash App. Not a lot of money. I mean, a lot of transactions is happening in my Cash App, and this motherfucker keep popping up. It felt like herpes or something like that. This shit kept coming back. So I'm like, yo, fuck it, man. I'm gonna give the money back, man. So when I went to do it, no lie to you, he said some shit. That shit, like, matter of fact, let me get real with you. I was gonna even send it back. He said something like, yo, like it's like an urgent thing, or like something that you gotta look at. And I looked at it, and it was like the amount. The money was the amount, but I had to get into it to look at it. And when I got into it, it was like ID number. I put my ID number. That shit took my money.
Damn.
No lie to you, it was a confirmation. Like he said the number to me. Like he sent me a bill, and I answered the bill. And when I put my number in, it was saying yes.
Damn.
And no lie to you, they took the $100 back. No, it wasn't $100. I forgot how it came off. I came off with some bread on the extra. I can't explain how it happened. He didn't get me for the whole thing. What it was is
like $30.
You know what it was? The money that was in my bank is snatched. And the money that was in my bank was like $40. So it snatched it. No lie to you, it snatched it. Cash App snatched the money and never completed the 60. You know what I mean? They took that money and that's how it closed out. I tried to do it back to him like, yo, I did it by mistake. I count my money back, and he didn't answer me. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna 60 to this nigga. Right? I'm not gonna play the game with him. But yeah, this scamming shit is happening. And so like scamming is funny because when we think about scamming in New York City, we thinking about like the credit card shit. We thinking about the fucking what do you do, the Western Unions and all the check cashing,
the swiping machines, and stuff like that.
We think about that shit. But nah, there's another type of scamming. Some of these scams called courses. Yeah. And you like take this course.
Master classes, come on.
Yeah, the master classes be costing like down payment on a condominium.
One of those little $50. They got me.
Oh, no, they didn't get you because this master class is 40 G's. If they like you for 50, you good. Oh yeah.
100-man seminars. Everybody pay $500.
You got master classes that
$50 trying to get them, you know.
You got master classes over $10,000 and better. And better. You want fuck a master class. You want the plug to the Asian person with the warehouse, like them warehouses, it's like $250,000. Like somebody to give you that, it costs like $250,000. Like dudes are selling that for like a quarter ticket. If you want the plug to the warehouse Like Air Kai, you ever heard of that? Air Kai or Ami the Great, you ever heard of these people?
Mm-hmm.
Ami the Great used to make these sneakers with a Thunderbolt, and Cool Kai made a sneaker. It looked like the what kind of sneakers are those? The number ones.
The Dunks,
They look like the
right?
ones. Yeah, those dudes, they have that connect, and that connect was like 250,000 to like get that. And so fuck a masterclass. Dudes ain't letting up. Information costs.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Information costs. You want to know the plug? If you want to know how to cook the crack, you want to know the recipe.
Yep.
This is snow shit. Yeah. You want to know? You want the recipe to cook the cocaine. We willing to kill over that. And so and niggas ain't giving it up like that. And it costs bread. That's a fact. It costs bread. It costs bread. So those classes, I'm not gonna lie to you, not all of them scams. A lot of them are, but not all of them. A lot of these gurus are real. Shout out to the real ones. I'm not gonna name them because they going down by the week. They going down by the week.
Whoever you name be the one next week.
Yeah. I'm watching Tony the Closer right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna get into the internet shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not into that. But I'm not gonna lie to you. When I said that like 3-4 times in a row. That was a tick. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is crazy. A tick is a tick. Yeah. But the dude, Tony the Closer, man, he really, I thought he was like really into the finance aspect, but he's into a lot of the online beef and drama. Mm. So that kind of threw me off about him. So yeah, but he's like one of the guys that's like catching all the scammers. Oh, yeah. He's the one like he's focused right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's beefing with everybody. He's like 50 Cent in the real estate world. Like,
see, I gotta check him out.
Tony the Closer. But yeah, he got a lot of he's beefing with everybody in the financial world. Right. But yeah, the scamming shit is going crazy, man. You know, it takes you like if you want to cash a Western Union or you want to cash a money order, it takes you about 10 hours. You gotta go around the world. Niggas ain't taking nothing. Your ID may not look right. Mm-hmm. Is it coming from a payroll that they accept? What bank did the people send it from? You gotta go to the bank that they sent it from to cash it. Like, it's crazy.
I don't know your finance department at work. Can I reach somebody there right now?
Facts.
It's crazy, man. Like it's so much. They're not playing no more. You gotta show 40 IDs for stuff now. How many points you need for a license now? It should be like 80. Because this scamming shit, you gotta have more shit to like so they don't steal your identification.
Yeah, I could just walk in and be you just because I can show your name and your social security card. I'm like, all right, and just take a picture. What type of reassurance that you're gonna tell me that all right, this is really this person? Mm-hmm. Because they come in with some valid ID looking, are they really this person?
They have a list. When I went to high school, and this is what 2001, 2002. They had a little magnet credit cards with the little swiper, and the dude used to connect it and program the cards. And they had a list. They would just sell the numbers.
They sell that on eBay. I'm on eBay on Amazon.
Yeah, this was like 01.
You could do
you could get the swiper and everything.
You can make copies of key
top
fobs.
secret type thing.
You can make copies of key
fobs. Like a gas station and shit.
And he got a video to that. Talking about the scamming with the cards. I'm like, this shit used to be top secret.
You can make copies of the key fob.
You want to make somebody call.
What's that for the car, right?
Yeah, either for cars, like
opening doors,
all that.
Yeah, you can make copies of that. I'm not going to tell you where that's happening at.
Yo,
you know, technology is getting better, so.
No. Technology gets better, but your privacy gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so speaking of, you know, shit getting worse, the MTA has been up on car fare. $2.90.
Boo that man.
You know, to those people that ride the transit system, I don't know any. You know, I don't know about those people. I'm lying. I'm out of train.
Okay, I be on and off that train, but I'm
on the magic carpet.
I'm on the fair though. Y'all better tap into that fair.
So to those people who ride the train, and they actually pay those assholes, you know, because there's nothing worth paying for in a train. I don't ride the train like that, and when I do, I always pay my car fare. I always pay my car fare.
As you should.
You know what I mean?
Wink, wink.
You did. So they went up to 290.
290.
I'm gonna say this, man. They got some machinery now at certain stops that does AI face recognition. Is at 7 stations, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It does face recognition. So I think that they might be doing some shit like, if you get caught in the AI, they're gonna send a ticket to your crib.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely
that might possibly be what they're working on.
I ain't gonna hold you. It let me go through, and my card was locked. And when I unlocked my card, that shit charged me. I was like, God,
they put a pin on you.
Word, I said, damn.
That's crazy.
And
that was before I got my metro though.
And
fair.
They put some glass shit now, so you can't squeeze in between.
Mm-hmm.
And they made certain train station the style thinner.
Mm-hmm.
So like it used to be like kind of wide. Now it's like crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad I could get in there. I fit in because you ain't never gonna stop me.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They trying to stop fare evasion. I don't know why they even charge people to travel. I think that's the most stupidest expense in the world. Like for us to go to another place in our own city or our own world or our own country, you gotta pay somebody else. I guess they say fuck it, then walk then, right? No, but no.
Get there next week.
Shit, Jesus, like I think that's how Jesus got to all them places. Jesus is in different colors in different places.
You know, you want to take that $1 cab. He's like $1, come on. Take me up the block real quick.
I think it's a dollar donkey.
$1 donkey.
You got a $1 donkey. The word is wrong. And he probably beat that. And he tried to beat the fare on that motherfucker. What is wrong?
Trying to run off my ass. He trying to run off on my ass.
Jesus was a rebel.
Do you know who I am?
Jesus was a rebel. He wasn't trying to pay shit. He was about pop shit. Fuck y'all niggas. Word.
My brain.
So for my wrestling fans, before I get into this situation. For my wrestling fans, S.STREET Media is starting a new show called Heel Talk. If you don't know what it is, you don't know what a heel is. A heel is a bad guy. One of the famous heels is Macho Man Randy Savage. What's another famous heel? Triple H is a great heel. Triple H was a great heel. King Kong Bundy. Iron Sheik. Randy Orton. Randy Pipe. Rowdy Piper. That's some of the good heels. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have a show with me and my brothers from Rice Beans and Banter, Dre the Icon, Jiggy Ja. And we're going to be talking about wrestling, and it's going to come from the stages of bridging the gap from young dudes and an older brother, and you know, talk about history. We're going to talk about facts. We're going to say heel, and we're also going to bring people on the show that knows about wrestling or who don't know about wrestling. Why not?
We might have wrestlers on it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I do know a famous underground wrestler. His name is Mort the Destroyer. I forgot who it is. I mean his name. I think it was Uncle Tone's friend, and he came to one of our events with the Vandal Hour at Karma Lounge.
Nice.
He played Andre the Giant in one of the films. So one of the modern day films, let's say within the last 7 years, he played Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
So he was a champion for a little while. So speaking about wrestling, WWE's Bray Wyatt dies at age 36. Bray Wyatt is one of the dopest fucking modern day contemporary wrestlers that was around. His characters was ill. He was the Fiend, was his character who he became later. He originally came out with the Wyatt family. They was like some Texas Chainsaw-ish, Rob Zombie-ish type of characters. And they was whipping everybody ass. He had a very unorthodox style. Like very unorthodox style. He did moves like his own way. When you watch him, you understand what I'm talking about. His I forgot what they call those when they talk shit. What what do you call that?
The promos?
Yeah, when he ran his promos, his character, the Fiend, had so many layers to it. It wasn't funny. He was doing some like poltergeist. He was doing some like poltergeist shit mixed with the Saw character, mixed with any other Rob Zombie horror film shit. And it was crazy. It came off great. It was interesting. It was fresh. It was his own. I heard allegedly he got into beef with like WWF over like copyrights over the character, like ownership of the character. Because he was bringing some other shit. It's crazy. So he died at 36 years old. Here's the sidebar that's crazy. He's actually Mike Rotunda's son. If you don't know who Mike Rotunda is, Mike Rotunda, Barry Windham, they was like a very big tag team back in the days. I think they like one of their arch enemies was Buddha's Beefcake and Greg the Hammer Valentine. I think they used to fight the Heart Foundation all the time. I think they had a lot of wars with them. Really, this dude was out of his mother, like he was like the Kanye West of wrestling. He was very way ahead of his time.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
So it's crazy how he just died at 36 years old. I gotta do some research on how he died, but I don't know how he died. Moving on to some other shit, man. Trump was indicted, and and 8 of his co-leads was actually booked. Matter of fact, they surrendered, but they was booked. They got locked. They took mugshots. Yeah, it was processed. That's what they say in that word. Yeah, it was processed. That's it. That's what we doing.
They said only the minority was the only one that had to stay in jail. Everybody else got out.
For real?
Yep. He was the only one that was left behind.
Rudy Giuliani got booked.
Yeah.
So he was probably out that same day.
Yeah. I heard they making T-shirts already.
Oh yeah. You already know. Trump got his.
That's what it's called. Never surrender.
Yeah, the Trump is making his, but 28th Street is making theirs. Yes, definitely. I guarantee you, 28th Street might already be for sale already. All facts. All colors. Facts. It might be. There's an African next to the NR train. In that little booth right now, pressing shirts. Yeah, and he has
mugshots for sale.
It comes in all different sizes and colors, and he had 8 different versions of it.
Right.
8 of them surrendered. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
American flag on the back of one.
And the picture's upside down.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the mugshots was crazy.
Yo, they already got the memes going with Trump on the show.
They looked kind of weird.
They look like they wanted to cry.
They look like the Addams family got locked up.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of them people looked at like straight like bizarre.
For real, it was definitely
Beetlejuice status. So they.
That's why.
Let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all anti-Trump?
Yeah.
Why nobody raised their hand?
It
See,
sounds
I mean,
very quiet.
like.
Yeah.
Nobody want to speak their mind. Are y'all anti-Trump or not?
Not like. See, me, I'm a different person.
Let them know.
Because honestly,
Tell them how you
you
feel.
know, a lot of shit that Trump was doing, okay, he did cross the line with a few things, but a lot of things that he was doing, I saw some truth in it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not anti-Trump. You just say I'm like in the middle, like
I'm not anti-Trump
I don't
either.
really, him going to jail. I'm not like jumping up for joy and all of that, like.
She's like, damn, they caught you. Damn, son, they
Nah,
caught
it ain't even that. It's like, whatever it is, we gonna see when justice is served or not, however they do it. Because I don't even believe he gonna make it to jail, if you ask me. Honestly, I don't think he gonna even see a day in jail. I don't even think this shit gonna go any further. They said they're going to court October 23rd. After that, it's probably gonna be Trump done got out. He doing his thing now, running for president, and that's gonna be that. Because the world is falling apart. Like, aside from everything else.
He's gonna be the savior or something.
And I
Or the Antichrist. The Antichrist.
Something is coming.
Something's coming.
Something had
It better be another stimulus.
Because I
It better be something.
I want to be stimulated.
Hey, yo.
Stimulated?
Yeah, I need to be stimulated, baby. I need that check. I need that check to hit.
So how y'all
She can say it,
Woody, how you feeling about Trump?
Dude, he's nuts. I'm gonna tell you what though. Whatever he says, he's telling you the real deal. Whatever comes out of his mouth, he's telling you the real deal. He's telling you who he is, straight up. And I don't know, I think he's a bozo and he's just wild, bro. He's just out of line. You know what I'm saying? But it's true. Some of the things does make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because look at what's happening now with the migrants and all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I'm not for build a wall, but they gotta be some type of repercussion. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we in trouble.
So you try to say you don't want your cousins to visit longer than they're supposed to?
No, exactly not.
So he's right about like now they can send them back.
2 weeks minimum.
At the same time.
I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of Trump policies, some I agree with, some I disagree with. If you think about the mid to late 90s, a lot of black people was loving Trump. You wanted to be like Trump.
Yep.
You
You want
heard?
your pockets thick like Trump. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was like a status. Trump was a status symbol to the black community.
That's a fact.
So I'm kind of confused.
Yeah.
The money that he gave, okay, that's not gonna yay or nay me. He is he falls in a funny place because I don't know if he's anti or is he part of the system or it's an illusion. Is it an illusion? But I don't know where he truly stands in nothing.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like
That's the trickery of it all.
There's certain things I agree that how he approaches things, man. Like, for example, allegedly the DA that is on their neck is that black lady who's on Young Thug's neck. Allegedly, she was getting her black blown out by The nigga that got killed, what's the dude name that got killed? Oh, I got the names. Pardon me. You know, I'm on my 60-minute shit right now. Big Nut.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
on.
Oh, man.
You came right out with that, pause.
That was a Fat Joe. That was a Fat Joe moment. My bad. My bad. But the DA, whose name is, let's get this lady name.
Yeah.
We're gonna make her famous. DA Fannie Willis, Fulton County District Attorney, was known to get her back blown down by
Big.
Big Chipmunk. Big Squirrel.
Big Squirrel.
Big Squirrel. Not my man Squirrel from my project. Shout out to my man Squirrel from the project. Not him. But Big Squirrel, because I refuse to say this nigga name. Yeah. Who was killed allegedly by Young Thug Associates, YSL Associates, allegedly. So I think he said allegedly, because he's gonna be a legend if he beat that one. You know what I mean? But so you know, there's some conflicts. There's some conflict of interest going on. You know what I mean? There's a white political person by the name of Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is anti that black lady.
She is ignorant.
She is anti. She is mad.
She is just anti.
Yo, if I didn't know any better, she remind me of like Trump side chick. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. And let me just say this for a white lady, she look alright. Trump would definitely grab her by the biscuits. In his own words. In his own words. And we don't condone that stuff.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? And let me say this, that can happen in reverse. A woman could do that to a man. Because you know, women be doing some crazy shit. And like if a man come playing, they kind of look at you like you a sucker. Like, nigga, I just grabbed your joint. So what, nigga? So what? I don't want to fuck you. I just grabbed your shit. See how big the shit is. I'm like, God damn.
You gonna go cry now?
Yeah, that's crazy. Women. Hey, I'm not gonna go into that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. We want to stay on topic. So yeah, Trump is. I don't know if he's going down. Rudy Giuliani, the ex-mayor of New York, the guy who supposedly brought down the mob, you know, his accolades is fucking crazy. He might be in a cell with Big Tim Tim.
Oh, he definitely going in the cell.
You know what's crazy? He used the RICO to get the mob, and then they use a RICO to get him.
And
that's
you know
a fact.
What's crazy? Trump ain't even pay him. He ain't got no money. He broke.
Yo,
So he definitely going to jail.
Most of these people are lawyers.
Yeah.
That's actually being indicted. Yeah. And I think that their idea is, fuck it, we gonna. If you know what they was doing was they knew that Trump was gonna lose. What they did was they put into motion a plan to say and make it look like
and rent the machine.
Yeah. So what they did was they was lying in advance. They already say that the joint was rigged, that the fucking election was rigged. They also was getting people to co-sign this shit, so it really looked like it's really happening. People in different places. It was like some real conspiracy shit, and they physically tried to do it.
Yep. They had it going state to state.
The lawyers would sit there looking through the book of loopholes. It's like, yeah, what we gonna do to help me get him through this?
So, but they really want. So it was a great chess move because it was a win-win. The reason why it was a win-win is they said if we plant enough doubt in the society's head that this happened and we lose and we still lose, they're gonna overthrow this country.
And let me tell you, at that time, it wasn't hard to do Because remember, it was the pandemic. Everybody was sitting at home. A lot of people was just sitting at home. You know, they was in their house. You could tell a person the sky was green and they was gonna believe that shit. Like literally, it's so easy to influence people at that time.
Yeah.
That shit was so crazy.
So he said either we're gonna get over with this shit and actually we fucking dupe these people at the polls with the physical votes, and or we lose and motherfuckers overthrow this country and nobody ever gets to put in a new president and we stay we in some type of purgatory shit politically and till we figure it out. Or he wins and everybody and everybody who was part of the conspiracy doesn't go to jail. So he's still staying face, like he's still running for president. He did not stop running for president.
And then we can't even forget about January 5th.
In his mind, he still thinks he is the
6th, my
president.
bad. January 6th, hold on.
Well, that's a fact. And his relationship, I know a friend of mine that's actually campaigning for Trump. Shout out to her. You know why? I applaud anybody who do what the fuck they want to do.
Oh, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? I'm not telling you to do what I do. I'm not telling you to do what they tell you to do. I'm telling you, do what the fuck you want to do, man. And because you know, you can only be true to yourself. You know what I mean? So to thyself be true. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna, you know, shout out to her. You know what I mean? This is going into some other shit, man. You know.
Well, just stay true to yourself and not to Trump, because you see where that's gonna land you. You seen them mug shots.
And all the people that felt that took the bullet for him before this.
Who that? Trump?
He
He got more than that. He got way more than that.
Say that
You
again?
got the hillbillies and all the people that ain't. Word, he got way more than that. There's people that's trapped in the woods and they following
I'm
Trump.
gonna say this. Before he became president, people around the world thought he was the president already of the United States. Because remember, like the rich and famous.
Right.
So
You're right.
he was one of the people you wanted to be. Like, oh, Donald Trump. Yeah,
He was an influential person.
Exactly.
He was very influential.
When he became president, he was like, oh, I thought he was already. You know, like, nah. Like, all right, we fuck with him. Like, nah, come on.
You know, it's funny. I think his father owns or was one of the developers of Starlight City.
Yeah. So
and I think Left Rack. I think Left Rack. I don't know. It's one of those for sure. Whoever knows, let us know in the chat. I'm gonna talk to I want to talk to our person on the computer behind the scenes. There is no computer person behind the scenes. We can't afford that yet. Somebody grab their phone and look it up.
The main one is was that Trump Village up in
right there.
When he had them built when they first was built.
Yo, but did y'all
It wasn't.
I think one of them joints at Far Rockaway too.
His ex-wife though.
Is that again?
He buried his ex-wife on Trump on the golf course. Yo, the shit is overrun, overgrown. Like you wouldn't even know. Is it in the Bronx? Where is it? I forgot where it is. What is that one? But yeah, he buried her on the golf course, all the way in the back, and they ain't been upkeeping the shit. It's overrun.
That used to be a dumping site.
But let me say this: living in New York, there isn't a block in New York that doesn't have bodies buried under it.
That's a fact.
Years ago, in Williamsburg, they have found Indian bones, I believe, in a lot of people's backyards of houses in the Williamsburg area. If you go to the library at Leonard,
Yes, sir.
they have the original map of Williamsburg. A lot of those where Williamsburg is built like on a big grave. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
It's like a grave. It's like, if I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it was Indian. I think it was like an Indian. It was Indian.
But you know what?
Oh yeah, man. If you are correct, it was Left Rack.
That's who
Left Rack City.
Say that again?
The Tomahawks is what ran in Williamsburg.
Get out of here.
Yes, sir.
So make sure your phone, your microphone is on, where it says on and off.
She said, I need my glasses.
All right, this one
He took them off.
He said, I need my glasses. And took them
You
off.
know that's how his glasses folks be. You know, you gotta take them off to readjust and then, you know, recenter. That's all.
Black and watch the pornos. My bad.
Tell them we use magnifying glasses.
We can see it up close.
Baby, yo, imagine you don't got no glasses and the only thing you got in your house is a big magnifying glass. And you want to watch porn on your phone. You turn it to a flat screen. It turns into a flat screen.
That shit coming at you in 4K.
Yo, recently, we was watching, me and Rod was watching Run DMC perform at Rock the Bells. If you're never seen a Run DMC performance, Run is like the original Jay-Z, the original Kanye West, the original Big Daddy Kane. The first one was him. And
Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. But the original one was Run. First of all, any nigga who, if you in a group and the name of the group is Run DMC and the name of the song is Run's House, ego is at the max. And shout out to DMC, who's my favorite. I like Run's swag though, but I like DMC's delivery. Run's ego is huge. And the fact that I'm your rap partner, I'm DMC, and I'm rapping with you, and the name of the song is Run's House. I know if I was there and we were smoking some blunts or whatever they were smoking or drinking at the time, we probably had a couple of 40s or whatever, and we're in the hallway thinking about some new lyrics, and we thinking about this new song we're working on, and that new song we're working on is called Run's House, and I got a verse on it. I'm gonna feel distracted. I'm gonna be like, yo, boy, this is like our eighth song. How on our eighth song is Run House?
Your house again.
Anybody Run DMC's house?
It ain't our house.
And then make it worse. He like, I'm in that, and his verse when he comes on DMC, he like, I'm in that house, y'all. I'm in that house, y'all. I'm like, you in Run's house though.
In Run's house.
You in Run's house. That's crazy. One of my favorite songs is Run's House. And it's some type of like.
But you got to go home.
It's just one of the things that just fuck with you. Like when they performed it, when they performed that day. So Run, if you know Run, he has a big ego. Pause. And so these dudes went past their time. I mean past their time. Like he was like Diddy bopping across the stage. Like I'm not going nowhere. Who's up next? Latifah. Hey, Latifah. Hey. Yeah, let me get back to my show. We in Queens, right? I'm like, whoa. That ego is like elephant size. Elephant size. And but let me say this though. They did put on a show. I could understand why he's like that. Because they are the first like mega hip hop group.
Originated. They put
took it
that
from
work.
underground and put it mainstream.
Sugar Hill Gang ain't got shit on Run DMC. That was my what's the movie? That was my Denzel.
Training Day.
I was channeling Denzel. Right there.
I see it.
Yeah, but Run DMC is the original. And I never seen them perform live ever. But I know, and my mom tried to tell me, we was watching some of Run DMC recently, and she's like, yeah, no, remember when I told you to Run DMC? Wow. I said, Ma, I know you're getting older. I hate messing with you and stuff like that.
I don't think you
But did not take me to see Run DMC. You took my sister, motherfucker.
No.
You took me to see New Edition.
Yo.
Who the fuck takes their son to see New Edition and not to Run DMC? Man, oh man, shout out to my mom, so I love you.
Hey,
I
mama.
love you. Yeah, we got
My sister gave me a picture of Run DMC and Beastie Boys that day. I still have it to this day. What you was gonna say? God pardon me for that.
I was just saying 3 people in the line with us.
Yo.
Oh,
shout
we
out
got
to those
people
three.
in the
Shout out to
live.
those three. The big 3 is in the house.
Let me get some fire
What's
emojis,
up? I can't see y'all. Say
niggas, and
something.
niggerettes.
Send some love.
Yeah. Yo, so you know, Run DMC, man, shout out to them, man, for still being able to rock a crowd.
Yo, they rocked a crowd, boy. Like they was still like they fresh just came out.
Yeah, they did what they did, and you know, they could do what they want to do because without Run DMC,
It wouldn't be here.
there'd be no Kendrick, no Snoop, no Eminem, no a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Eminem would be working at Ford. You heard?
Cool.
So yeah, Ford for real. And our Eminem conversation last night with Miss B, aka Michelle. Shout out to Miss B,
Shout out,
aka Michelle. Her hip hop history and hip hop
on point.
She's an aficionado for real. She knows her shit for real. But we had a great conversation on Eminem last night. We about to close out the show. You know, but before we close out the show, man, I have a thought for you all. And this is for the whole room. I want to ask you this. How do you feel about women in 2023 when it comes to wearing perfume? Because in my opinion, I really don't smell perfume like that no more. And yesterday, when we was at the event, Miss B, Michelle, walked up on us and everyone spoke on her perfume.
Yeah.
Everyone. They was like, yo. And she was like, I don't know what it is. It's some Egyptian and whatever.
Oil stuff.
But no lie to you, it made me realize, like, damn, I really don't be smelling women like that.
Because they said nowadays the young ladies is out here smelling like the Zaza.
That's
what they said. For me, I'm trying to smell good back up. I was in a situation, but you know, but that's what they say. Ladies is out here smelling like the Zaza.
They smell like toilet, then
They smell like Gas City. Oh man, they said your bitch, if your bitch smell like gumbo, you gotta dump that dumb hoe.
Get her out of here.
Give her $40 and beat it.
That's it. Send it back to Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah. You know, oh shit, yeah, Pennsylvania Avenue. Shout out to Pennsylvania
Shout out to Pennsylvania.
I've never been there myself. I've never been there myself, but when I was young, I heard about Pennsylvania Ave. It's equivalent to like Waterbury, not Waterbury for us. Walkabout. It's equivalent to Walkabout to us. Is how that is. But yeah, you know what's crazy? There was a time where you could like. This women will wear a smell that I know it's her. Like the smell connects with her. And even like when I used to smell women, other than the person who I originally smelled it from, it reminds you of the person who you smelled it from first.
Every time.
And that was really big to me. Like, no lie to you, I bought a chick one day. I was cheating on my girlfriend at the time. I'm not gonna
No. Okay.
I didn't stop cheating into like recently.
That's the maturity. That's the maturity.
And I'm not gonna lie to you.
Maturity hit.
The girl did it to me.
Did it hurt?
LOL. She's my friend.
LOL.
Yeah. So I bought this girl, Issey Miyagi.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
Classic.
to you, man. You know, it was a great smell to have on a woman. She loved me for days. She didn't give me the cuckoo puffs. No, I didn't get the snack cracker and pop. I thought that was back in the day. Jay-Z's talking about it in Ain't No Nigga. What's it? Ain't No Nigga. He said it around. I'm like, yeah. The Issey Miyagi didn't work.
But you know, another thing is that, you know, as women, we got to know what scents compliment us, because as I've gotten older, I've learned, you know what I'm saying, certain scents don't go with you. So
some females be smelling like Axe.
Yo, I ain't gonna even hold you. I was working with somebody like that. I was like, man, I'm so glad they got rid of her. She coming in just spraying that shit. Like, girl, you don't get your ass out of here.
Yo, a woman's smell is very important.
She was trying to hide the other shit.
A woman's smell is very important.
Yo,
if I don't go, if I don't, like, I'm old school. I'm old school. You know, I'm 46, baby, man. And if I go to a woman's crib and I go to the bathroom, right? If that shit don't smell like Bath, Beauty and Beyond, or whatever that shit is, Bath and Body Works, whatever. If that shit don't smell like that shit, if that shit don't look like I walk into heaven and I might have died and I went to the bathroom, I ain't fucking with her.
You waking up on a first.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If I see Cold Texas outrightly, I'm not fucking with you. Automatically. If I see 8 rags and you got no kids and it's only you by yourself, I'm not fucking with you. You know why the 8 rags is for, right?
You already know. We ain't even.
Are you my daddy?
What you trying to clean up?
Yo, this little girl walked by me a couple of days ago. She was like, "Daddy," I was like,
Oh hell no!
Yo, no lie to you. Even in her voice, I dodged like it was a bullet. It was like the Matrix. Like this.
Not me.
Whoa!
Who kid is that?
I put my cigarette out and went inside. Like, I don't even want that juju on me. That shit felt Haitian or something. Ooh. No disrespect to the Haitians.
Shout out to the Haitians. Come on.
You heard? They're the first revolutionaries, if you don't know.
You heard?
That's why they hate. That's why the eye in the sky doesn't like that side. Because them niggas whipped them niggas ass in the 1800s. Them niggas like, you gotta get some guns. You gotta fucking these Asians. Get some of that gunpowder. This shit. These fucking Africans with sticks and fucking rocks.
They don't go away.
Just beat our ass. Them niggas take shit back. Imagine them niggas were going back to Europe like, yo. Them niggas like, yo, son, so how's that new spot you got? They be like, nah. Niggas be looking crazy like, what happened?
Hey, hold on.
They booked me. Them African niggas ain't the pygmies. Them niggas is big and they throw rocks like David. Word is born. They not playing over there.
They took out flag and everything.
Yo, no lie to you. They hate the Haitians so bad that they made sure to never make their side of that land like that shit is red clay. You couldn't plant a weed in that motherfucker. And I'm not talking about bud. I'm talking about this shit. I'm talking about that shit that pops up anywhere. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy.
Take over land. They can't even take over land.
Yo, I can tell you this. If Haiti could grow weed, them niggas would have been had bud.
Exactly.
So you know that land is nothing. Shit. Because them niggas would have been rich by now. If bud, that's all they got is land. No disrespect. but it ain't like it's like Hollywood over there. There's a lot of you know, desert. I'm not gonna say desert land, but unused land.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, again, shout out to our sponsors today. Daddy Shack.
Daddy, thanks for feeding me tonight.
You welcome.
And tomorrow, too. Could eat that for breakfast.
Hey, yo, Raw, tell them what happened. You said that someone actually came in and actually mentioned us when they went in.
Thank you, everybody.
You know what that's called? That is called purchasing power.
Yeah.
Even though it was one person,
That's it.
that's all we needed, man.
That's it.
So if you thinking about advertising with us, if you need someone to wear your shit, eat your food, pause.
She might like that.
We don't groceries over here.
No groceries over here.
You didn't see that in episode 5.
You didn't see it.
We don't eat groceries over here. You know what I mean? So
y'all buying them though.
buying groceries.
Buying groceries cost too much. I'm farming right now.
That sounded weird.
Come on.
Wait, is groceries?
Because groceries is expensive.
Oh, you talking about that?
That's
Oh,
right.
I was walking out.
Hey, he's sweating over there. He's like,
Hold on,
I
wait.
said groceries.
Oh, you
The
thought I was
groceries
talking about, yeah, nah,
is
I'm
the
talking
shaboom boom.
That's your
I'm talking about the milk
Groceries
and
is
eggs.
shaboom boom.
the milk and the
Do
eggs.
you
I'm
buy
talking about the
groceries?
milk and eggs.
Do I buy shaboom boom?
Nah, we don't.
I don't buy
I
shaboom
wouldn't
boom.
even let y'all do that. I
Wow.
wouldn't even let that happen.
Nah, but this real.
I don't buy
Not on my
shaboom boom.
watch.
Well, we real though.
No, we don't do that, man. We don't buy shaboom boom. Yeah.
Real man.
We're gonna get some shirts done.
Yeah, no.
We don't buy shaboom boom. And they gonna be like, what the fuck is that? The Fox's box. I never opened Pandora's box. That's what Jay-Z said in his live.
That's it.
You didn't catch that jab at Foxy Brown that he threw? Did y'all catch that?
Don't tell nobody.
Allegedly.
Don't bring that back.
Allegedly, but if you listen to what song is that? Picasso Baby. He said, I never something in the Fox's box.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Y'all better go do your research.
Get your Google out.
Word.
Yo, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
That's
next episode.
we're gonna save that.
We talk about lines in the next episode.
Yo, let me say, if we talk about that
That'll
situation,
be an hour.
no, if we talk about that situation, we're gonna assign character names
Oh,
to like 2 people. So we're gonna be like Born and Igna. Oh boy, that's a real name.
That's the real name.
Signa. Igna and Corn or Born.
Born and corn.
Allegedly. And someone. Let me say this.
Somebody recorded it.
Let me say this. I heard there was reasons why they filmed the R. Kelly video on that island, Epstein Island.
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I ain't never been there. I didn't see it on the map.
I don't know how Epstein Island looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like. If it don't look like Gilligan's, I never seen it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know Gullah-Geechee Island. I don't know.
So it's getting deep. But got hot in here.
Yeah.
Got hot in here. Nah,
The lights get brighter.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. This is all alleged.
Yeah.
This is all alleged. You know we gotta talk shit.
Yeah,
You know we gotta
this
talk
is
shit.
just jokes.
Shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. She's a dope artist. Shout out to her. And we're gonna close out for the night. Can y'all give our audience your Instagram handles and all that stuff? Let them know where to find you at. If they want to tap in with you, they want to find your music, let them know where they can find you at, where your next performances is happening.
I'm Anya Lavella. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok. Anya_Labella87. My next performance most likely will be October 7th at What You Sound Like. I might have one before that, but if you lock in with me on Instagram, X, Twitter, TikTok, you can keep up with all of that.
Thank you with the X.
I have to be politically correct.
Hey, yo, Woody, where they can find you at, man?
I'm on Instagram, brother. I'm on Instagram at Woody Wood from the group home. And I'm on Facebook and on Twitter by the same name, baby. And tomorrow we're going to be having that event tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That auction. So that's
The man on the couch knows how to plug.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, yo, Rob, where they can find you at?
Yo, you can reach me on IG at Get Records. You can find me on the hangout at S.STREET Media. Tap in, and you can find me at the next event we're gonna have. Definitely in the hood at the hood near you. Definitely.
Well, he forgot to tell you that we now have an Instagram page. The hangout with S.STREET Media. You can find us on Instagram, follow us. Like some of our posts. We only have 3.
But it's more to come.
It's on 3 right now, and what is the advertisement for the launch party?
The launch party.
The launch party is coming up on September 9th.
Yeah.
The hangout launch party / Virgo Bash. We celebrating. We're gonna have Free Garden in the building, PS3, myself, Get Fat Records, and a whole lot of other groovy people in the motherfucking building, man.
I like.
But make sure you say you gonna say.
Oh, I said I like groovy.
Yeah. So make sure if you want If you want to stay tapped in with us, follow us on Instagram at the Hangout with S.STREET Media. Also Get Fat Records, Style by Poverty, S_Street_Media, which is S.STREET Media.
Yes.
Or you can follow us on S.STREET Media, which is the radio station.
Yes.
We had a Facebook page, we still do. Got locked out of that shit. Passcode, got lost in the sauce. Shit in the gravy. Should give it to somebody who got a motherfucking baby. So we hopefully we get into that. If we don't, we're gonna start a new page. It's our 3rd Facebook page that we started to start S.STREET Media. We usually hold it for like a year or 2. That's good advertising. That's good. That's a good average. Long as I have relationships. So make sure you stay tapped in with us on Instagram, YouTube, S.STREET Media.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave a link in our description.
Yes.
We also have a peer space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to rent out the space, if you want to use green screen, if you want to use our filming equipment, we got a lot of different film equipment, audio equipment. If you want to use this stuff, you can rent it yourself.
Yes.
On Peerspace, man. Ridgewood, Queens. Put media. We're gonna pop up, tap in. You can also I use Chase. You should use Chase too. I'm gonna put a Chase link where you could start working with Chase and start getting that money.
Yes.
You heard? Chase, Peerspace, Cash App, all that stuff. You want to follow us on any of our platforms, it will be in our description. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Yo, you made me cry just now.
Who, me?
Yeah, my cousin used to do that.
Oh man, that's my rest in peace.
That was
That
was the staple in the hood, bro.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
I'm glad. glad I could hold that memory.
Mhm.
Okay, you see us out here, we making it do what it do, baby. I was so
shit.
jealous because y'all was smoking.
What
I
I
was, I'm ready to get high.
Yeah, word.
You know, I gotta stay.
I think I fucked up today, man. I think I smoked too much today. Because you came here today,
That's
you
why I
smoked
stayed.
all day.
Oh yeah, my bad.
I didn't. I smoked 2
I
extra
forgot
blunts.
to tell you, when I was growing up, they called me bad influence.
Y'all know a lot of you be smoking all. I've been smoking weed all day.
You trying to lie, boy?
Smoking all day. Mama would've been on the couch.